excellent starts to the season, and the two sides met for the first time at Tannadice on Saturday. Craig Levein made two changes to his side. Back came Christian Calvinez and Stephen Robb, with David Robertson and Jordan Robertson dropping down to the bench. Motherwell unchanged from the side which drew with Rangers. Stephen Craigan here in central defence, with Clarkson, Porter and McCormick, three in-form frontmen. Commentary from Ken McRobb.
Darren Dodds inside the 6-yard box, that's the target. Headed away though by Quinn. Picked up by Hunt, looks for the shooting chance, fires one in and it's pushed behind by Graham Smith. Well, Noel Hunt only had one thing in his mind when he picked up possession there. He looked to create the space for the shot, fired it in low, but Smith managed to push it around the post. Robson. This is Bourbon. Slips it wide again. Robb looking for the shooting chance. Instead feeds it through. Calvinez across goal towards Hunt. Robb slipped the ball through. Calvinez could have had a go himself. Instead he thought Hunt was better positioned. Made the pass and it was a saving tackle by Patterson. Lasley. Still running. Now Porter, didn't see much of him in the first half. Chris Porter knocks it back inside to Lasley. McCormack's calling for it. Keith Lasley, though, goes back to Hughes. Hughes gets it back, slips it through. Chance here for Stephen Hughes. Good save, but it could yet be in. Cleared off the line by Gomez and thumped away by Calvinez. Hughes created the opportunity for himself. It was a good save by Samatulski. And then the shot came in, which was cleared off the line by Gomez. That's for Flood. Hughes backtracking with them. Flood looks to see what options are open to him. Back it goes to Dillon, first time ball in the middle, header from Hunt! Just wide. Good cross by Sean Dillon. And Noel Hunt rose to meet the ball, but his header just wide of target. McCormack, back to Hughes. Quinn in the overlap. Gets in behind Robb, turns the ball back. McCormack with a shot just over the top of the bar. Good effort by Ross McCormack. The ball just going over the top of the goal. Hunt once more, two players on him. Flood takes over, goes to the goal line. Can he get the cross in? He wins the corner. As United look for the opener. Curls that one in towards the back post. Dodds! 1-0. Darren Dodds breaks the deadlock with less than 13 minutes of the match remaining. Corner curled in by Barry Robson. It was always intended for Dodds, who rose at the back post to head the ball into the net.
I thought it was a decent performance. I wouldn't say it was fantastic, but you know, we had a lot of good players on the pitch today. Defensively, and you know, the thing is that people sometimes don't recognise quality defending, and you know, one of our strengths is that we have good defenders and we hold a decent line. We know each other, and we can, you know, we can manage to put a lid on most teams' attacking strengths. And Motherwell have been attacking and at will and scoring goals and playing some really nice free-flowing football. But we managed to stop that today.
Well, I think what we've come up against today is a team who have tried to, who have looked closely at us and tried to stop us doing what we do well. And there was periods in the game where we looked as if we were a little bit confused as to what we do now. And really the challenge I've said to them is that, you know, we have to be prepared that teams are going to do that to us, and we still have to be prepared to play the way we play. And therefore it was a lesson for us.
Motherwell Stephen Craigan is here, of course, as is Colin Henry. Stephen, the analysis from the managers after the match, would you go along with that?
Yeah, I think so. You know, we know that Dundee United are very strong defensively. The positive coming into the game for us was they conceded 6 goals in their 2 previous games. So it was disappointing from that point of view that we didn't score a goal or we didn't get it. You know, we definitely had a couple of opportunities. But the be all and end all, the game's won by a set piece, as a lot of games are. And as a player, you're given a responsibility to pick a man up and make sure your man doesn't score. And this time my man did. So there's no hiding behind the fact that my man scored the goal, and I wouldn't say it's all my fault we've lost the game, but you know, I'm part and parcel of it. You see the ball coming in, I thought I'd actually overhit it. I got caught ball watching, got caught square to the ball, and Darren Dawes has got a leap on me. So big disappointment from my point of view, because it hurts, Jim. You know, you get up on a Sunday morning and people talk about it and everybody asks you about it, and it's disappointing, but I've got to go away and look at it and try and improve for the next game.
Very honest assessment, Colin, but so many players have told me that Darren Dodds is very, very difficult to play against.
Well, yeah, I mean, how big is he? Is he 6 foot?
Yeah,
4?
6'3",
6 foot
yeah.
4. You know, so he's a handful. But the respect given by Craig Levein and what he's trying to do. I mean, Motherwell, you've been doing it excellent, haven't you? Really, really well recently, and it just shows you that teams, other than the old firm, look at the opposition to try and nullify them.
And obviously, listening to Craig Levein there, other teams know you guys want to play attacking football and they're going to stop you.
Yeah, well, you know, it's about 3 points, isn't it? You know, and I think, you know, because as Colin said about manager looking at other teams, and that's a good thing about our manager as well. You know, he's always prepared to look at the opposition and change the formation about if he has to, and change players from side to side, and try and work out a way of trying to win the game. And some players look at it, Jim, and think, oh, the manager's thinking about the other teams, but he's not. He's thinking about us. He's trying to win the game. And if it means looking at the other team and trying to find their weaknesses, you know, and putting our strengths onto that, that's football, and that's what happens.
I know you're disappointed after Saturday, but it has been a very good start, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, you know, I think if we could have picked up a point on Saturday, or maybe won one of the games that we've lost so far, it becomes a really good start. You know, so we're on the edge of a really good start, becoming you know, an average start if we don't pick up points in our next two games. Our next two games are Hibs at home and Celtic away. So you know, we look forward to them. We'll probably be the underdogs in both games. So you know, we look forward to it.
And as we mentioned earlier, still in the CIS Cup as well.
Yeah, we've got a difficult game coming against Rangers. You know, we know Rangers have got Champions League and they've got league games, and they'll be trying to change their squad about. So we're hoping that, you know, maybe when they come to Fir Park, they might make a few changes. Guys won't be match fit, and maybe we can capitalise that night.
OK, guys, for the moment, thank you very much indeed.